Hello everyone, let's talk about Google's AI on Edge. Google has launched a new application through which you will be able to run AI models right in your mobile phone. Yes, I'm talking about the kind of models which powers ChatGPT, the image generation applications, and all of that. Stay with me for the next 5 to 10 minutes and I will help you launch this application and run these AI models locally in your phone itself. So before we get to do that, let's understand why is Google doing that. So in today's world, there are few concerns. One, let's say you are trying to edit an image. You took a wonderful image in a beach and you want to get rid of some of the people in the background. So you try to use something called magic eraser or anything. Your image is sent to the Google server or to the AI models behind scenes. That brings the first concern, that is data privacy. Even if you use any third party application, it is going to send your image to their own servers and that causes a data privacy concern. Second, now as an application developer, you have to maintain servers to handle these AI requests. If your users are trying to edit image, generate summaries and whatever, you need to have the server which will handle these requests. So higher cost for the application developer means higher cost for us, the users as well. Step number three, because now you are using remote servers to handle the request, there is going to be an increased latency as well. So the latency is going to spike and your application is going to behave slow. So what is the next concern? Next concern is dependency on the internet connection. Without a proper internet connection, your application is not going to work. You are not going to be able to edit images or anything like that. Now let's see how Google's AI on Edge solves all of this. First thing, it runs these AI models or LLM models right in your mobile phone. So there is no concern of data privacy at all. Your data does not leave your mobile. It just stays within your device itself. And because it runs within your mobile, there is no additional cost, and hence the cost of building the application and the cost for the end users both are going to be very low. Third, because of the same reason, there is no network cost at all. So there is no slowness, there is no latency because of the network. And because of all of this, your customers are gonna be happy. So it's gonna definitely lead to increased customer satisfaction as well. Now let us see how we can download this application and get started. So I'm gonna drop a link in this description from where you will be able to directly download this application and get started. So this application is not publicly available yet. It is currently in the alpha release. So you may not find it in the Play Store, but it is safe to download from this link, install in your mobile, and then get started. So the first time you open this application, you might see an agreement which you can read and accept. So once you do that, you will end up in a page like this where you would see three different use cases. The first is an option where you can upload an image and talk with the AI model based on that. You can ask it to explain this image or upload multiple images, ask it to generate an image and stuff like that. The second is something called prompt lab, which is nothing but some predefined prompts for some of the different tasks what you might want to do, like summarize text, write some code for you, and stuff like that. We will take a look at it shortly. The third one is called AI chat, where you can chat with the AI model in a conversational fashion. So let's start looking at the AI chat option. So once you open AI chat, here you will see multiple models and also its corresponding size. Bigger models generally have higher capability. So depending on what you are trying to do, you might want to choose the right model. For demonstration purpose, I'm gonna choose and download the smallest model. When you try to use the model for the very first time, it might ask you to log in into a platform called Hugging Face. So Hugging Face is a free open source platform where you can use and download multiple machine learning models. So if you are using Hugging Face for the very first time, go ahead, sign up and provide and connect your Hugging Face account to this application. It is completely safe to do so. So once you do that, the model will be downloaded and installed in your local mobile phone itself. So once that is done, you should be able to chat anything with the AI model. Let me ask a very simple question. So I asked the model to tell me 5 jokes and the model came back with the response. You can see it is also showing that the model executed on the GPU. Because the model is small, it was able to load it completely into my GPU memory and then provide faster responses. If the model is big, it might run on a CPU. You can continue to chat more with this model using the same window. Let us go back and look at other options. Here we have the option for image. So once you go inside this, you see a couple of models as of now. These models are comparatively bigger, so I have downloaded one of them. So what I'm gonna do is upload one of the images what I have in my gallery, and then I'm gonna ask the LLM model to explain this, and it would work completely smooth. As you do this exercise, you can keep your mobile's internet, the mobile data as well as Wi-Fi turned off, and this functionality should still work, and that will prove that these models are running completely locally and it is not dependent on any remote servers. So in my case, the LLM model was able to come back with a complete description of what this image was having. Now let's go back and look at the third option, which is something called prompt lab. So Prompt Lab has multiple options starting with free-form text. There is an option to summarize whatever you are seeing. The third option is to create code in itself, which I am a fan of. You can choose any different programming languages and then ask any question. The model will be able to understand your question and generate code for you. Feel free to download this app, try out the different models available, try out various different prompts, and tell me what you find about it. Far is the demo application which has been launched by Google. As the name says, it is a gallery to showcase the capabilities. So the AI on Edge is not something tied just with this application. Any Android developers building any application today can leverage this platform. And this application is just to showcase what it is capable of doing. Now, the Android developers, can leverage multiple models apart from what you just saw in this application. And they can build multiple different use cases again beyond what you saw in this application. What we saw is just a conversational application. We can do basic stuff with images and things like that. But the Android developers can leverage other models as well and build any different use case. Number three, the Android developers can bring in their own model and then make it work along with the application as well. Now, there could be customized models which some big companies can create, and that can be utilized, and we are not just tied to what Google is offering. Step number four, you can also choose to run different models in different devices. Based on the capability the phone has, based on the CPU and the GPU the phone has, the Android developers can smartly choose which model to use so that the latency and the accuracy what the customers are seeing are optimal. So the world of AI is really evolving fast, and Google is definitely moving in the right direction. So the Google is making our phones a lot smarter. It is making it more usable. It is making it more accessible for different applications which are being built for our smartphones. So all of these enhancements are going to make more and more Android applications smarter. More and more Android applications use AI and in turn give better results for us as end customers. Let me know how do you find this new change? What are your thoughts? And if you have any questions, please feel free to add it into the comment section